All right, I believe we are live here on YouTube. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are joining us from in the world. I am excited to spend these next couple days with you, giving you all the goods. So I am Sarah Longoria, in case you don't know who I am, but I'm assuming you registered for this event, so you should. And I'm excited. So while we're getting started, I'm going to give a few moments. Oh, thank you. Love my color. Few moments to let everybody get on and get going. So let me know that you're here. Let me know where you're from. I always love hearing where everybody is from. It's just exciting to see people from all over the world joining us and coming together to learn some amazing things. So I am down in, all right, Canada. I am down in Texas, in Corpus Christi, Texas. I think when anybody thinks of Texas, they always think of like the West, but we are very tropical. We're on the ocean. So we are very palm trees, all of that good stuff. Ooh, Pennsylvania. I'm originally from Ohio, is where I grew up. Yep, Melissa's in Edmonton. So, or not in Edmonton, but you were there. Now you're a little further away. But Norway, love it, love it, love it. So, all right. So we already have three countries: New Jersey, Georgia. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Well, welcome to the Business Building Hacks live 3-day event. So, if you've been in my world for a while, welcome back. If you are new, welcome, welcome. I am going to kind of give an intro to me, but if you're new to how I operate, I don't tend to follow the whole like tell you all about who I am in the beginning. I tend to kind of do that as we go through the content because then it's a little bit more relevant. You guys can already start getting the good stuff, and I can also help you, bring it back to why I'm even an authority to be talking about any of this. So, if you're new, I am the owner and founder of Hey You Human, which is a emotional wellness and mental health company that helps people all over the globe get their lives together and have the life they want. And we operate through teaching people about money, business, health, parenting, relationships, all full spectrums using our specific technique called the rapid relief technique and other modalities, really helping people have their best human experience. And that's what we're all about. And I've been in business for a while now. We have grown this business to a multi-million dollar, beautiful thing, empire, whatever you want to call it. And it's been a wild journey. And prior to having my own company, I worked in a corporate type. I worked in a corporate world. I also worked in fundraising for some of the big guys, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that as we go through this. And I have really what I love to do, you guys, is I love to blow myths out of the water. And there are so many myths in businesses, and it's one of the reasons why I think businesses don't get off the ground. I really think it's the reason why so many people struggle in business. I was able to take my company to multi-million dollar years in under 3 years. And I think that looks really cool on paper. Like when I said that, people are like, oh my God, like that's amazing. That's amazing. Like how? I want to do that. And I used to always say to people, well, yeah, if I can do it, you can do it. And the more I've been in the business world and the more I've really learned, not necessarily about traditional marketing, but more of the stuff behind it, the more I've come to learn that there's a lot more at play than we may think there is when it comes to building a business. And that's why I really wanted to do this course, this workshop, because what I hear from people, the biggest problems I hear from people are when I say, what's your biggest problems in business? It's money, sales, procrastination, right? And whenever our issues are money and sales, the issue actually isn't always money and sales. It's usually audience and marketing. Because often we're not making money in sales because we actually don't have people who are flowing into our business. Now, if we do have people who are flowing into our business and then we have a sales issue, we're not converting. We're going to talk about all of these things today, because today, day one, is going to be the marketing, the sales, the money topics. And we have a lot to cover. I have 3 pages of bullet points that I want to make sure I hit. And if you know me, you know that I talk about a lot of the traditional and the non-traditional stuff and a lot of the weird stuff. And so when I look at business, there's really a trifecta I see. And the trifecta is really, and this is why these 3 days are structured this way, is you have to have the tangible aspects. So if you're one of my people joining me from like the manifesty energy world, which I have a lot of background in. I cut my business teeth on manifesting and creating your own reality. We talk a lot about it in our world. That is a component. The belief in yourself, the belief in being able to do it, having your nervous system and your DNA on board, which is actually what we're going to talk about on day 3 when we get to emotional resilience. That is one of the big components of the. So the third, which is really kind of that mindset doing, like actually doing it, which is why we're going to talk about the procrastination issue that so many people have. You know, you want it, you have all the strategies and ability to do it, but you're not. Why? And how do we eliminate that piece? And so that's really kind of the trifecta. And what I've noticed is that people tend to kind of pendulum one way